everyone, welcome back on my channel Lesson Plan Corner. So today in this video we will see what is inductive and deductive method. This is one of the teaching method that teacher usually use in classroom, and we have already uploaded many method of teaching, video related to method of teaching like demonstration method, and many methods are there, heuristic method and every method like demonstration, explanation, a method. So if you need that video, then please do check the link below. And before going to this video, I would like to just thank you for all the viewers, for all the subscriber who have subscribed my channel, because in this channel now we are like above 500 members are there in this channel. So I just would like to thanks to all the people who have subscribed my channel. And if you're watching my channel and haven't subscribed my channel yet, then please do subscribe it, because in my channel you will get BA related video as well as you will get PDF also. If you need the PDF, all you have to do is you just have to comment in the comment section below. You will get the PDF of each of the video that you would like. Okay, so now let's start what is inductive and deductive method. Okay, so today in this video we are going to see what is basically inductive and deductive method, and also we are going to see some examples. We are going to see this through some examples. So this is called Agman and Nigman Vidhi in Hindi. So basically we are just going to see introduction of, means what is inductive and deductive, and definitions also, merits and demerits also of this particular method. Okay, let's start our video. Let's see what is inductive and deductive method. Okay, so let's see what is inductive method. First we will see what is inductive method. So inductive method basically is if teacher is explaining everything from examples. Suppose if teacher is teaching like maths to students, and or suppose we will say science to students, suppose teacher wants to tell them parts of flower. All the parts of flower teacher are going to explain. But before going to explain it to students, what teacher is doing, teacher first showing like flower, okay, flower in front of students, and after that teacher will explain each part of that flower. So what does that mean? That actually is a kind of inductive method, because teacher is first giving examples, or directly teacher is showing what teacher is going to explain. Okay, suppose if I would say, like, if a teacher is teaching like digestive system of human being, so if teacher is like showing diagram of that digestive system first, means teacher is not explaining but teacher first is showing directly the diagram, then this type of method is known as inductive method. First teacher is like teaching, giving, means showing them or giving them any type of examples, and after that, through that, means teacher is explaining all those content to the student. That is known as inductive method. Okay, we will also see some English examples, like if we are teaching English to students, suppose if English grammar, then how can we use this inductive method or deductive method? We will also see this. Okay, so you have to just watch this video till the end. Now let's see here. Inductive method is where the example are served first. Means teacher is basically directly showing the examples, giving the examples to the students, and after that teacher will explain and execute all the other things. Okay, the teacher act as the guide, and learner are at the very center of teaching learning process. Thus they start figuring out the structure or the rule from the example and answer by themselves, because teacher has already showed them or give them examples. So what student will do, student will try to means find out by themselves. Okay, so this is known as inductive method. Okay, let's see some few principles of inductive method. Okay, so examples to rules means it start from examples to rules. First, teacher is not going to give a rule to students, or teacher is not going to present or explain anything, but directly teacher is giving examples or rule to examples to students, and after that teacher will give rule. Then a specific to general, concrete to abstract, abstract, practice to theory. Start with example, bottom up approach, known to unknown. So it is basically bottom up approach. Okay, so here you can see, we will see few example on inductive. While we teach English grammar, how can we use inductive method? Okay, so for example, if teacher is trying to teach like a present continuous tense to student, present continuous tense. So what teacher has to do? Teacher have to like give rules to students, but in inductive method, there is a rule that teacher has to give first examples. So what teacher will do? Teacher will first, here you can see, teacher will first write all the examples like he is playing. वह खेल रहा है. क्या कर रहा है? वह खेल रहा है. Then she is dancing. वह डांस कर रही है. Like this, teacher will explain everything like this. Okay, then after this, student will learn the concept that if any person is doing anything continuously, then we have to like also add ing. So student will get that idea. So first what teacher is doing here, teacher is directly giving examples, like 5 examples teacher has given here. After that, if when students get about all this sentence, that how to make this sentence, students will also try to make 2 or 3 sentences by themselves. After that, teacher will do? Teacher will tell them that okay, so this is how we have to construct our present continuous tense. After that, she will tell them that the rule of present continuous tense is what? Subject plus is/am/are plus V1 plus ing plus object. Teacher is not giving them rule directly. Instead of that, what teacher is doing? Teacher is first giving examples, and through that example, teacher will try to teach them rules in future. Okay, so this is known as inductive method. Okay, so let's see what is means merits of this inductive method. The first merit is it is scientific method. So it is basically practical method. So it is a scientific and help in future inquiries. So like we have already discussed that suppose if students learn how to make sentence, like students will learn that okay, if any work is like in continuous, then means we have to add ing. So after teacher will give the rule, then what happen, students can uh, kind of they will understand it better. Okay, suitable for beginners, so it will be suitable for beginners also who does not know anything about that, and it is useful for small classes also. Now let's see demerits of this inductive method. First is time consuming. So it is time consuming, and teacher has to spend a lot of time while teaching this to students, teaching using this method while teaching to students. Not useful for high classes. So it is not useful for high classes, it is just useful for small children only, and sometimes it is possible that insufficient data may occur only. Okay, now let's see deductive method. What is deductive method? Okay, here you can see. So deductive method basically is a traditional method, and it is usually used to teach grammar or languages to students. Now let's see some rules. Let's see some principles of it. You will understand better then. So it basically means formula to example. First teacher will give formula and then student will make their sentence by their own. Suppose if teacher is trying to teach rules, English rules, grammar rule to students, what teacher will do? First teacher will give rule to student and after that student will try to make sentence by their own. Abstract to concrete, here you can see abstract to concrete, general to particular. Okay. Start with rule unknown to known. Now let's see few examples, some examples. So in inductive method, what we learn that teacher will give first examples. 5 example teacher has given in inductive method, but now here teacher, what will teacher do? Teacher will first give rules. Here you can see teacher will first give rule to student and teacher will explain that rule to students, and after that what student will do? Student will try to make sentences with the help of that rule. So basically that is known as deductive method. So let's see what are merits of inductive method. First is time consuming. It is basically teacher do not have to it is very easy for teacher also. If teacher is giving rule, then students can very easily with help of that rule students can very easily make any sentences, and useful for covering lengthy topics. So if there any topic that is very lengthy, teacher can use this. If teacher will use this, it will be very easy for teacher as well as students also, and it will cover within this topic will cover in cover very fast. Okay. So it also encourages memory because students have to recite all those rules, and keeping that rules in my mind, they have to make sentences also. Now let's see demerits. So it is sometimes confusing for students also because they have to recite all those rules and make sentence with using that particular rule. So it is sometimes kind of confusing for students also. This method is not suitable for development of thinking, reasoning and discovery. So means if teacher is directly giving rules to student, then what happen? It will not generate kind of thinking or reasoning power in students. Blind cramming leads to forgetting the formula because in this method students have to recite or memorize all those rules and all those rules in order to proceed proceed and in order to make any sentence also. So that is why it is kind of, we can say, that little bit tough for students sometimes. Okay, and teachers also. Okay, so this was my lesson plan, this was my video on the topic inductive and deductive method. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. We will meet in next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.